Hello, let's make a painting. And of course we're gonna start with water everywhere. Flip the page over so we can have a nice moist back of the painting. Let's turn that paper again. Is that center? Yes, it is. And put a little bit more water here. Now, I have a lot of paint left from the previous painting, which one is magenta. And so I'm gonna take orange and make one line from the horizon all the way to the top. Excuse me. Take magenta and follow up the orange line. And I will take, every time I go on the paper, I will just take more and more. Clean the brush. Take a little bit of bluey. Make it very saturated on the top, left corner, and then try to blend it while everything is still moist. Okay, now let it stay a little bit and let it develop. Now, for the ground, I got a couple of choices. I was thinking originally gold green, and I'm gonna put a gold green here, like so. And this is gonna be our field. I think the main character here is gonna be the clouds. That's what it looks like to me, but we can always change it a little bit if it's needed. Now, for the, oh, I forget the last time. The last time I had like black, I needed black paint, and I forget to put it, but this time we will need for sure. All right, let's go back to it. I will take the same magenta and I will take some black and mix it. There we go. That's going to give me additional contrast effect here, so we can show up the storm a little bit better that is coming. Clean the brush. Please excuse me. And take the multiple brush. Now, multiple brush, I'm gonna go down and up so I can blend that clouds a little bit better. Not too much, be gentle with it. And I'm gonna clean that brush here on the sky so we can have additional shadows over there. Let it stay for a little bit. And now we gotta decide what we're gonna do here. Now I see, I'm not sure the camera pick it up, but here is more saturated than here. So we can easily make a road here. Pretty much the painting is telling us what to do, what this wanna be. So we're just gonna follow that road. I will take a little bit darker green. There we go. You know what, I will make fields. Like grass fields, tall grass fields. I guess it's some kind of wheat or something in an early stage of growing where it's still green. And we're gonna take the little bush and start making it. I'm using 3 different type of green. So we can have a gold green and dark green. There we go. And whatever that green is. I'm terrible with the names. Here we go. On the foreground, of course, it's going to be a little bit less intense green. I think it's a good idea if I have a little bit of brown. Almost dry brush. And show up that road a little bit better. Now, of course, this road is not going to be the main thing. I think the main thing is going to be the clouds and the grass, but still, I'm going to cover that a little bit. remove some of the paint that we just put so we can have a nice pattern here. And why not? I will just take a bunch of rocks, a couple of dots here and there, not gonna hurt. And now I can go back to the green field. Use different type of green, just not so intense. Go on the top of it, that's fine. Take a little bit of black and mix it with the green so we have a nice shadows here. A little bit darker. You know, a couple pieces that is dark. Now, I will not wait for this thing to dry out, and I will take a palette knife and I will start making our wheat growing up. Very snappy. Here you can see I'm damaging the paper. That's fine as long as you don't like completely destroy the paper. But that's completely fine. Here is going to be shorter, still snappy but shorter strokes. There we go. And here is going to be here and there. Here is going to be here and there. Man, what a sense. As further we go, we don't need so many details in one place, and we can need just a couple of them just to show what's going on. On the road, I will just hit the road. I will hit the road like this. That's completely fine. And now let's go. I think the clouds are still moist, but it's enough dry, so we can start making them fluffy. Now with the clouds, you want to be random, because clouds are random. You want to use the high contrast areas. I mean, creating high contrast areas. Because right now we have a dark spots here, and we can use that to create high contrast areas for nice fluffy clouds. There we go. Here we can actually go outside of the orange and just make one cloud here and one baby cloud here, also here. There we go. Now where is the blue? I can completely remove some of the paint, some of the orange paint, and leave it completely white. Well, not completely white because it's got paint on it, but I can get as close to white as I can, so I can have still creating some kind of contrasty area here, and that's going to give us additional depth of field here. Fine. And for the final touch, I'm going to take black, mix with little green, why not, and just adding some individual shadows and dark spots in the foreground. Now, here I can do so much more. I can build up a fence here. It will look amazing. And you know what? Why not? I forget about it. I will just do it. I will just need brown. And I have a little bit of brown here, but that should be enough. I will show you. You can keep adding stuff. The problem with adding things is you gotta stop at some point. And this is the trick, when to stop. We're gonna make the classic cross fence. I'm not gonna make the other one, this one. Maybe I should, but I will not make it. There we go. Now I'm gonna take my thin brush And just remove the yellow. There we go. So we can show up the after color from that orange. I love this orange for the purpose of making rocks, but it's good for wood too. The after color is very strong with this one. Absolutely gorgeous when you remove some of that orange. When you remove it, this yellowish, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Very warm and welcoming. Take the little tiny brush and make the shadows right here where is the fence, so we can have, and I'm pretty sure right now at this point you already understand. I removed the main character, the attention from the main character, which one is supposed to be the clouds in the field, and now it's of course the fence, because just for the purpose of showing, I guess. Here is the thing, I can go without the fence, that's not problem. I don't think I need it, if I gotta be honest, but why not, because I'm talking about it and sometime I just will go and do it. Some of the shadows here. Oh, and you gotta love how I ignore the light turning off and on. But anyway, and there you go, watercolor abstract landscape.